Oh fuck, I did it again. Jesus Christ. You guys ever make a new account and forget like what your password is? I mean, I don't know if you guys go out and make a bunch of different accounts, but I made this account and I just, jeez, see, there it is. Look, I don't remember my password. Jesus Christ. Once we figure out how to log into our new account we just made, we're gonna start our free-to-play Ironman journey. So I'm gonna give this like tutorial thing a shot. I see my share of adventurers like you. You've gotten that faraway look dreaming of riches. Hoping to be the next Robert the Strong. Bro, I'm not... well, who the fuck's shouting at me? What's that? Oh, you're pulling my peg leg. It's a little sus. That raft is full of trolls. Since when do trolls been sailors? I don't fucking know, bro. Like, what are you asking me stupid shit for? They're heading to Devondale. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this tutorial's ass, okay? Jagex, just bring back Tutorial Island or something. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? This is like the copy of World of Warcraft. Like this, you get off a boat in World of Warcraft and you're standing on the beach staring at shit. Like this is the exact replica of that. This is just absolute garbage. So, after playing around with the settings, I figured out how to skip the tutorial so you don't have to suffer through this, whatever the hell this Davendale shit is. Finally, we made it to the character creation page. Now, we do have to go to the advanced to Iron Man mode. We're not going to be playing hardcore because I don't know anything about like the permadeath stuff or anything like that. So we're just going to stay Iron Man to be self-sufficient, of course. But I just don't feel like hardcore is going to be something that I'm interested in, at least right now. So we're going to be making our character. We're going to be skipping this process because I don't want to bore you to death. And I'll see you on the main land. So if you are new to the game or a returning player, you start off in Birthrupp now. Back in the day you used to start off in Lumbridge, but now it's Birthrupp. You have a lot of low-level stuff here in this town. Birthrupp and Taverley, pretty much your starter base to things. Now, I do want to say that it is definitely a great area to start off in, and it shouldn't be overlooked. So right off the bat, I do want to say that I'm going to be following a RuneScape 3 free-to-play Ironman guide. That link will be down below for you to see and follow along with. It's not going to be completely exact. I'm going to be doing my own thing here and there, but I just want to say that there is a guide out there. If you want to read it, please go ahead and do so. If you want to start an account with me, that'd be awesome. And let's get started. So you start off in Birthrupp, so why not do the Birthrupp path? Now, I do want to say that it's overlooked by many players, including myself. I've never done it fully myself before, so this is going to be new for me, as well as for you if you haven't ever done it. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about what needs to be done. All I'm going to say is that I'm not going to be unselecting the path until I'm officially done with everything that the game shows you in the beginning. Now, there's a few awards, though, for the Birthrupp stuff, and it's not terrible. Like, for instance, there's this one that says get to the copper mine, or in the Birthrupp mine ×2, and then it leads to the armed and dangerous. And at the end, the reward is 7 bronze bars noted. And if you don't really feel like mining too much, you can go make yourself a full set of armor with that. So again, there is things that you can do to expedite your gameplay. And I think if you're new to the game or a returning player, you should take a look at this. But this is leading to the Lumbridge path. Now, I do want to talk about that in just a second here. Hey, this is a series after all. We just got level 2 fishing, first level on the account. Let's go. Alright, so the Lumbridge path. Pretty much the award that I want is the Dwarven Army Axe. Now, I know a lot of people are like, damn it, that's free to play? Yeah, it is. It is free to play, and I think people don't even realize it, because back in the day, you could have like talked to one of the generals or whatever in Birthrupp, and they would have given it to you for free, or there was like an old pop-up. I'll show you real quick. A few of you might remember these popping up every time you got like level 10 in any skill. The game wanted you to pay for membership, and then it would give you the Dwarven Army Axe as a reward. Now, these are all old and outdated, but I do have to say that if you follow this Lumbridge path, the first reward is the Dwarven Axe. And what does the Dwarven Axe do? There's an entire wiki page dedicated to the Dwarven Army Axe, and I will leave that down below for your convenience. But I just want to say that it gives extra mining XP, crafting XP, and even cooking XP. It gives you 3% if you're holding it in your hand, and if you use a bonfire, that's an extra 10% with the bonfire. So you can get an extra 13% bonus XP just by using a bonfire and using the Dwarven Army Axe. So it's definitely something that you want to get in the early game for your account, whether you're an Iron Man, a regular account, a skiller, it does not matter. It is probably one of the best items that you can receive in the early game and to use to your advantage. So yeah, that's going to be our first goal of the account, is getting the Dwarven Army Axe. And any of you RuneScape nerds out there, it was added to the game in 2011. Alright, so following the path has an example right here. You can see the smithing interface. Jagex does a really good job of explaining stuff to you, so if you're new to the game or returning, don't ignore this, because there is a mining and smithing rework, and it's just super duper helpful. I mean, as you can see there, I still have the path highlighted there on the screen, and the arrow is telling me to go somewhere else. But as a early account goal, since we are sticking to free-to-play, what I would suggest is, if you have already read the free-to-play guide that I linked down below, is to get all of your pay-to-play skills maxed out. So your Archeology has to be level 20. All of the pay-to-play skills can cap out at level 5. So that's going to be one of the first main goals that we do on this account once we get our Dwarven Army Axe. The reasoning behind capping out all of your pay-to-play skills to max is so you can block them on your dailies, and I'll explain dailies later in the video, but pretty much RuneScape gives you daily challenges you can collect bonus XP and rewards from. So capping your pay-to-play skills lets you block them, and then you can get your experience in the free-to-play skills. And since we're free to play, that is definitely something that we are looking forward to doing. Another big reason for doing the activity tracker stuff is that it's going to explain EOC right now. As you can see, if you start off and you skip everything, you normally don't get to go through this. But if you're new or returning, definitely read over this and watch this part of the video, because it explains to you exactly what the abilities do. It shows you how you can use it to your advantage. It teaches you how to drag stuff over to the action bars. It's just very interesting, and I actually learned a lot from this. Now, I know that seems pretty boring to some people that already know how to do EOC, but for me, I have returned to the game and it was very new to me. So definitely learn how to use your action bars, and definitely learn how to use the abilities, because later down the road they're going to be very important, and this tutorial definitely gives you an insight on how to do things. Also, if you follow the path, it introduces you to bosses early on, and you would have never actually seen these or even know about these if you haven't done it. So yeah, there's beginner bosses, and I had no idea that this was part of the game. So yeah, pretty dope. One thing I actually did learn is that there's this tanner here. I don't know if this person exists if you're not doing the activity tracker, but it just tanned hide. I don't even know if it was free or not, but it was pretty whack, and I just wanted to show you guys because that's pretty dope. Alright, I got something for all you YouTube content creators out there. Right click on the map that I just did, and yeah, look, you can go into like full panoramic view, and I thought this was thumbnail worthy. So yes, this is the thumbnail of the video today, but I want to take this moment to say thank you guys for watching so much of the video so far, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Now, let's just talk about the goals of the account. We talked about the Dwarven Army Axe, we talked about capping our pay-to-play skills. What are the other goals for this series? Well, I want to play free-to-play up until its potential, so that means top-tier armor such as Mystics and Dragonhide, maybe do Goblin raids to get the good armor. What else? Dungeoneering. I personally have not dungeoneered since the skill came out, and I think it was like 2009, 2010. So I'm going to relearn how to do Dungeoneering, and I'm going to enjoy myself and hopefully not hate myself for it. But yes, let's continue the tracker, and let's see what we can do. Again, this game never disappoints. There is a magic boss as well when you're doing the tracker. It's pretty sweet. And the fact that they made it all troll themed just kind of makes it even cooler. And our boy's about to get clapped. As you can see there, dead. She just teleports out of here like a badass. We are finally done with the Birthrupp tracker, and we can make our way to Lumbridge now, and we can get our first goal in order and grab ourselves a Dwarven Army Axe. And it's just definitely I'm glad it's over, because this activity tracker stuff takes forever. To get the axe, activate the Taverley Lodestone. The second thing you have to do is use this boat to get the Lumbridge, which I had no idea you had to do, but it exists. And finally, the last thing you have to do is activate the Lumbridge Lodestone, and it awards you with the Dwarven Army Axe, as you can see in the bottom left hand side. I honestly think this in-game message is better than a 99, because this is going to save me so much time on experience and everything like that. It's just beautiful. I can't believe we actually did this. We actually got the Dwarven Army Axe. Alright, so the next thing to do is cap out archaeology. That's what the tracker wants you to go do, is go to the archaeology tutorial and go learn that. But I got distracted because of the new graphical updates that Jagex has implemented a few days back for free-to-play areas. Like, look at the grass and the different shading and the shadows and everything. It just looks super duper good. And I just wanted to say this is awesome, and I feel like nobody's talking about it as much as they should be. But anyways, here's the dilemma. I can go unlock all the lodestones to make teleporting easier, or I can go and do it the old school way and get some wood cutting levels and do the log canoe system, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm used to old school. Did I say that out loud? Oops. Lodestone. Alright, so this is totally random, but evil trees are part of the game, and I think it's something that we should look into in the future, but I just wanted to give you a visual on that while we get a woodcutting level. Yeah, so evil trees are free to play. Alright, so 12 woodcutting. That unlocks the canoe system that I was talking about earlier. Now I can use an outdated mechanic that no one uses anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. I just unlocked it. I had to show you what it does. I mean, why unlock something, talk it up, and then not show you what it is? It doesn't make any sense. I used to do this shit all the time as a kid. Did you see how fast that was? That's better than walking. Lodestone. The Dark Wizards are not aggro anymore. It's kind of sad. Like, I was hoping to die here just for nostalgia purposes, and nothing. It's bullshit. Alright, I'm going to skip the hour or two that I did archaeology for and just tell you the only reason why you should do it and cap it out is to get the Constitution or Hit Points relic. It gives you 5 extra HP, and at a low level when you're trying to do stuff, it's helpful. And to max out your free-to-play character, you definitely want to grab this relic, and yeah, that's all I got to say about archaeology. So it actually doesn't take that long to get the relic itself to boost your HP, but I just wanted to say that to cap archaeology after exploring the skill, it took me a while. I don't know if it's because I was new or because I was excited, but yeah, there it is, the relic that you need. Font of Life or Fountain of Life or whatever the hell it says. It boosts your HP. Do yourself a favor and grab it. Alright, there it is, 20 archaeology, and we never have to do this dreadful skill again. Alright, we're gonna unlock the Port Sarim lodestone. Alright, following the free-to-play Iron Man guide, if you talk to this guy, he's gonna give you some Pathfinder gear, and what Pathfinder gear is just a tribrid of armor that's up to good until 20 combat stats. So instead of like switching out your wizard robes for your leather for range, or you know, bronze for melee, you can use this tribrid gear that is level 1 to equip it, and it's good up until 20 combat stats, which is pretty fairly good for anybody new. But they have it hidden in the game, so I wanted to show you how to get it, and this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, it's pretty dope. It's definitely something that you guys want to probably go get, considering that the necklace and the ring give you some bonus stat boosts, of course. I mean, it's like low level stuff, but it is what it is. It's worth grabbing in the beginning of the account, and I feel like nobody actually has this anymore. You used to be able to get it in Birthrupp, but now you can't, so I just wanted to show you in game where you can grab this, and hopefully this is useful to you guys. So while I was working on getting my pay-to-play skills to level 5, I saw this girl here who was cursing the rabbits. Now, I don't know if this is a good magic XP per hour or anything like that, but I just wanted to give you guys a visual here. There she goes. She's using curses on the rabbits, and it doesn't kill them, but I believe it gives you like 13 XP every time that you cast it. I just thought it was weird, and I wanted to show you. Alright, we just completed our first dungeon with the Dungeoneering skill. Obviously, dungeon and Dungeoneering, it makes sense. Now, I do want to say that I am guilty of lamping this skill on pretty much every other account since lampings were allowed. Yeah, it's an easy skill. Don't know why I didn't do it before. I kind of like it because it lets you gain XP in pretty much all of your skills. So it's kind of like free XP for everything, and you get rewards at the end. So a short-term goal for this account is to get the gem bag to expedite the crafting XP and money making that you can do for an Iron Man account. But yeah, Dungeoneering's actually fun. You heard it here first. Alright, so we were trying to finish out construction and getting it to level 5, and then I ran into one of these fallen stars or crashed stars, and I just decided to AFK it and see what mining level we get from it. We went from like level 13 to 32 mining, by the way. So we went out of our way to do the beginner tasks in Lumbridge to get our Explorer's Ring 1. And now that is a better ring than what you got when you first got the Pathfinder gear. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because, well, with the Explorer's Ring 3 and 4 later in free-to-play, the Explorer's Ring 4 is the best stat boosting ring you can get in free-to-play. And, well, you have to start somewhere, so we have to start with the Beginner's Ring and work our way up to easy, medium, and hard tasks before we can get that Explorer's Ring 4. But if you unlock the Explorer's Ring 3, that gives us a teleport to the Cabbage Patch right below Falador, so if I need to get somewhere around there, that's going to be useful. We're going to throw the XP lamp into divination, so I don't got to go out of my way to max that skill out on my own, because it is slow, of course. If you guys have any suggestions or any comments or anything that you want to leave down below, feel free to comment on my video. Hopefully you guys liked our first episode. And if you guys like the interface, let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I know that I'm not a typical YouTuber like everybody else who knows what they're talking about or knows what they want to say. I don't pre-write anything. I don't do anything out of the ordinary that I wouldn't do normally when I play the game. So I hope you guys enjoy. And again, feel free to like and subscribe if you got this far. And I have to go to bed for work because I work nights.